So can't seem to give a love that's fair, or won't, since they don't care to share. Or worse yet, they waste it by hoarding it. So therefore we must give more than our share. Let us give all the love that is and was, as such and more we've ever dreamed of. We hear the call from within and above, to live this life for the purpose of love. We mend broken hearts with a love that's real, drying the tears of sadness that congeal, weaving living dreams out of fantasies. For we believe that all life should be ideal. In love relationships, not only banish criticism, nagging, name calling, anger, punishments and yelling, but replace them with encouragement, support and caring. Since we're embodied, we have desires. Suppression of desire strangely backfires. Since, and this is the paradox, it takes a strong desire to overcome desires. It's unnatural to suppress a natural urge, for this is distortion, a most unhealthy purge. Lack of food, sleep, or sex can lead to neurosis. So let natural functions freely emerge. Then heart, body, and soul were together built. So I separate them, merge them, so thou wilt have more awareness of life's experience, freeing sensual joy from feelings of guilt. Pleasure depends but on the permission of others if you abide by the shunned taboos of society, parents and peers, but only you need approve the mission. No matter how ethereal love's spirit, sexual union is still requisite, because we are physical beings and no union is meaningful without it. Hardness rises from the earth element, secretions flow as water's element. Sexual frictions feeble, sacred fire, ecstatic pleasure fills the firmament. Lo, the primrose drinks not of the moon's well, until the sun, rising from earthly hell, exposes evil, outshines it, and sends it to caves and under rocks where shadows dwell. I am quickly becoming Emily as she merges into my identity. The poets within me certainly welcome her into the family. Lady, meet old Khayyam, poet of myth. Fly with him, drawn by incense fumes therewith. Drink wine, live a poem, make love, enjoy his second coming and his third, fourth, and fifth. A puzzle is one models can be made to fit the parts, making a seamed whole bit by bit by bit. However, people in unions have fit perfectly on one side, but not on another. The so-called near-death experience of bright lights and a peeking into heaven is but a flood of opiate endorphins, causing hallucinations that GOV is merely the quantum wave function of the entire universe, hardly some vengeful and overly emotional super being who thrive on adoration. Most deep religious beliefs are shaped by middle modern local social forces, Jewish, Buddhist, Islamic, Christian, or none. So then how deep and meaningful are they? If souls are eternal, then where were they during the eternity before birth? Non-existence is non-existence, whether it comes before or after a lifetime. The chimps with whom we share 98% of our DNA through common ancestors are thus surely as special as we are, for they have consciousness and feelings too. Beautiful sentiments call attention style. Substance equals emotion. Gather sentiments, place them on the scale. They weigh much less than one lovely action. Plodding along through a life unaware, friends can be yours if you just start to care. You can't see, busy going nowhere. When dead you'll be even more unaware. Love is giving without gain in return. Taking is selfish. Do you never learn? Graciously accept all that you receive and give kindness to everyone in turn. Complain not to me of your present hell, but first set out to make the spirit well. Life is no more than what you make of it. So go build a heaven and then meet hell. The void pulsates in a structured sequence. A field is present throughout space immense, out of which all particles can condense, occurring where the field's extremely intense. Mind reaches out to see what's possible and what's not, like particles forming makes the potential possible. Mind is the ultimate of all there is. It is the universe, billions of years of primordial material complex. So what more can human beings want? There never was nor will be, but just now all things interacting are planned. Know how, for mind matters and matter ever minds. The universe self-adjusts as the things are infinitely connected, as in a hologram, each containing the whole. Everything interpenetrates everything. The universe is a seamless web of information. Every part of a hologram contains the whole. The whole universe contained within a grain of sand. All eternity within a moment. The universe rumbling when an electron vibrates. Matter forms inertial knots in space's plates, while space places and separates the knots. Open-endedness counters forms closure. It's the yin-yang cycle of appearance. The brain interprets reality and puts a face on the waves of sound, light, color, touch, and a sense on molecules, smell and taste. Consciousness is the brain's perception of itself. Pluto's been banished to the underworld. Charon rode him to the land of forgotten. School children petitioned for his return. He was voted off the solar island. The search for the ultimate happenstance of how we began leads to exploration within and without a rewarding quest. Upon return we know the place for the first time. Appearance and motion wholly correlate, being entwined in the arena of space, where complex composites from simple stuff, ultimate perhaps, in the universe of strong stability, weak dispersal, thence from the stars cometh our help and hope, as they generate all the elements. The brew of fortuitous accidents. Dualities seem to assist nature. Good, evil, on, off, hot, cold, man, woman, up, down, left, right, here, there, past, future, and so none can exist without the other. Fundamental possibility, becoming the penultimate reality. possible from the probability. Our reality comes not from nothing, but exists always as possibility, one that amounts to something workable among all in superposition. No form of a penultimate realness could exist alone before the rest, as everything was quantum known all at once. For what could make a choice among many? Nor comes it from an absolute nothing, since there can be no such thing at all. So since either way is impossible, fundamental possibility is this ultimate basis of reality, though not much like our local reality, is hinted at by quantum physics. It forms reality real as can be. So how else could it be for particles to appear and disappear from somewhere, going from here to there with no between, manifesting from nowhere to now? Here simple substances rose to everything, chosen as probable above the rest, known all at once that they would be the best, the most promising, the possible one. More and more, the myths of past ignorances give way to the solutions of science. For example, a person's life force and basic traits are her genetic blueprint. Sleep deprivation can cause accidents, immune system damage and subsequent poor physical, mental health, as well as memory loss. Some get your 8 hours in. Behavior Behavior modification can change us too, for the worse, if we see too much aggression or do the same thing too long, such as over time getting well grooved into that same old rut. Life is a waking dream with real input, one to be enjoyed to the ultimate. There's no excuse for not having someone and something exciting to do each day. The fullness of the moment can only be had by being fully present for it. For then there are no regrets of the dead past, no worries quaking the unborn future. What would count as exciting yet doable? Have a romantic lunch on the riverside, see a new movie, then love away the day. Then why, oh why, are you not now doing it? A heaven's birth, positive energy became matter, counters by gravity, whose attractive embrace was negative. So still there's some adds up to another here. Everyone's wired differently, having their own private but valid perceptions due to genes, learning, and mental health. So each person is right to do what she does. Yes,
robots we are, so therefore nature changes, like intro to extroversion. Probably even hardwired get harder
as one grows older, even impossible.